Now, I know you're probably thinking, Icarus, how did you get yourself into this mess? Well, let me tell you. It all started when my father, Daedalus, the genius inventor, was commissioned by King Mythos of Crete to design and build a labyrinth beneath his castle. After the maze was completed, the king rewarded my father and I with a ton of money and a place to stay. However, the king's favor is like a fart in the wind. It does not last very long. Much like a toddler throwing a tantrum, that son of a bitch locked us within the labyrinth my father created for him and vowed to never let us escape. You know, the usual. We were trapped for many years. Or was it days? Anyways, my father spent a long time thinking about how we were gonna get out of here. Then, one day, out of the blue, he noticed something. That something was inspiration.
That's it. I've got an idea for an invention that'll help us escape. But it might not work, and it's pretty insane.
Since when have your inventions not worked? Remember the cow?
I try very hard not to remember the cow. And besides, there's always a first time for everything, Icarus. Don't let your pride overshadow your judgment.
I mean, statistically speaking, the probability of failure...
You are ridiculous. Okay, if this is going to happen, I need you to go out into the labyrinth and gather as many feathers as you can find. Oh, and Icarus, while you're out there, if you can find any of these things, that would be okay. Zeus Almighty, stand still, damn it.
Sorry. Gods. So we just flap these things?
Well, actually, it's a very complicated process. You know what? You're right. That's exactly how these highly complicated man-built wings work. Just flap them and off you go. Oh, and just remember, Icarus, that these feathers are stuck on here with wax. If you fly too close to the sun, it is possible that the heat could cause the feathers to fall off, and then the wings would malfunction.
Yeah, okay, cool. So when can we get started?
Were you listening to me?
Unfortunately, I was not. Yeah, totally! All too soon, we were in the air, finally escaping the prison of Crete. The rush of flight was a drug I couldn't get enough of. I was an addict, almost instantaneously. I lost all self-control. The higher I went, the greater the thrill. I was soaring above the clouds when I noticed something was not right. The air around me was starting to get pretty toasty, and it smelled like something was burning. That's when I realized some of the feathers were starting to smolder, and the wax was starting to glisten and melt away. It was at that moment I knew. I fucked up. So, here we are. You're all caught up. It's just me contemplating every decision that has led me up to this point. Yet, this is my story. This is how the son of a genius inventor accidentally kills himself. I hope nobody remembers this. That'd be pretty embarrassing.